The battle has begun. On one side, there is the top of the hill, the laptop. On the other, on the underdog. Now, the rising superstar, smartphone. Who will win? Who can say? Disclaimer. This is an opinion video depending on what I've seen and what I have known. So if I say something hugely wrong, don't hold it over me, okay? So now that it's out of the way, let's start the video. Hey guys, I'm Cybergod and this is the discussion for laptops versus mobiles. One could remember a time when smartphone was no match for stuff like cameras, portable gaming consoles, television systems, mobile phones, but now, just after 12 years since the launch of iPhone, it has all but slaughtered them, or are directly competing with them. Mobile phones are usually seen being used by elderly folks for its ease of use, or folks that don't want or need the advanced features of a smartphone. When it comes to consoles, it can be said that smartphones are great consoles, but it is in no way comparable to consoles like Switch with dedicated controllers and high quality games. But it is good enough to be called a console with respectable quality games and great number of audience it has. What can I say about TVs now? We literally have the option of live TV in our phones, as well as the option of Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, and a lot of other stuff. So I don't think I need to say any more about this subject. When it comes to cameras, smartphones can beat any cheap or affordable cameras, or cameras that are in their price category. But when it comes to expensive cameras, it's kinda hit or miss. So yeah. And finally, the subject we have all been waiting for, laptops versus smartphones. So let's start with CPUs. At first, the difference between smartphones and laptops was that of day and night. But as the time went on, laptops stagnated while smartphones evolved. And recently, smartphones finally caught up to laptop performance while being far more power efficient. So it suffices to say that smartphones take this round. And now GPUs. So when it comes to GPUs, I have to say smartphones are simply no match for dedicated GPUs. As they never stagnated, smartphones never got the chance to catch up to them. So I think this round goes to laptops. And now RAM. The smartphone RAM has caught up to laptop RAM in amount. Laptop RAM is usually faster and upgradable, as well as the fact that smartphones have no real world use for more than 8 gigs of RAM makes me give this round to laptops. And now storage. So when it comes to storage, both of them have enough storage for what they need. Both of them are upgradable and both support external storage. So I think this round is a tie. And now battery life. So when it comes to battery life, laptops usually have a battery life of 2 to 4 hours while requiring just as much time to recharge. While smartphones have a battery life of 6 hours to 2 days and requiring a charging time of 30 minutes to 2 hours depending on capacity and charger being used. So this round belongs to smartphones for requiring small charging time and giving huge battery life. And now software. So when it comes to software, the difference is kinda like laptop is usually used for work like coding, app development, designing, documentation and stuff. While smartphone is usually used for enjoyment and everyday usefulness like watching YouTube videos, reading, socializing, calculating, looking up maps and stuff. So I think this round is a tie as both of them do what they are intended for. And finally, pricing. So when it comes to pricing, laptop is simply too expensive as even good enough laptops cost over 40k while great useful laptops cost over 60k. While good smartphones can easily be bought at a price of around 5k. While great and useful laptops cost just over 10k. So smartphones single-handedly take this round for being so cheap and affordable. And with that, the video is concluded. The answer is given. For everyday use and casual gaming, the affordable smartphone is more than enough. But if you have real work or are a hardcore high spec gamer, you need a high end laptop.